everyone. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Here I do weekly pick a card readings several times a week. Actually, it's more like 1 or 2 times a week lately. Been pretty busy with personal readings, so but yeah, 1 or 2 times a week. So I invite you to join the community by subscribing to the channel and sharing your stories in the comment section down below. I know we'd love to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, thank you for staying subscribed to the channel and supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. So just quick announcement, you guys, 10% off reading on personal readings is still going on. Links are down below in the description box. So today's reading is, how do they feel about you in this connection? I'm using the movie tarot again. I am also going to use the archetype deck as well as the emotional barometer cards, playing cards, some pre-shuffled cards such as the True Love reading deck, and the Fairy Tale Oracle and my small colored message cards as well, to see how this person feels about you. And in the extended, we're going to look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic to see how this person feels about you sexually speaking. We're going to get some love messages from this person as well, and the action, the outcome, and tea leaf cards as well as clarifiers. Okay, so we're gonna find out over in the extended, what actions they might take and the likely outcome and how to get it with the manifestation cards as well. So follow me over there if you feel guided. Again, the links for that will be down below. Thanks to my patrons. Thanks to those of you who respectfully communicate with me through email and on my channel through the comment sections and things like that. I appreciate your guys' support. So without making you wait any longer, groups 1, 2, and 3 are here. The timestamps are down below. Down below, remember, this is a general reading. It can't resonate for everyone, but feel free to choose another group if it doesn't resonate. Otherwise, maybe more than one will resonate. You can watch as many of these as you would like, as many groups as you would like. Also, check out the playlist links down below to my other similar readings, okay? So for group 1, we've got the Page of Cups. So that's Ralph Fiennes from Shakespeare in Love, I think is the movie. Page of Cups, that's group 1. For group 2, we've got Knight of Wands, Mad Max, Charlize Theron. And for group 3, we've got Queen of Cups. That's Amelie. I think her name is Natalie Tatuo or something. I don't know. But the movie's Amelie. And that is Queen of Cups. That's group 3. So just tune into your intuition. Whichever one that you feel drawn to, go with that. Again, there are not any mistakes really. The people who are more tuned in their intuition, though, are the ones who get the best readings. So the ones that resonate most with them. So it's really kind of like your intuition will lead you to the proper reading for you. Regardless of the reader, it'll come across and it will resonate because it's what you were meant to see today. So and so that's where it's a good idea to develop your intuition. But if you don't know and you're confused, you can just pick off of like however you want to pick, or use random.org, which is linked down below to help you pick. And so again, you just don't have to take anything that doesn't resonate. So there isn't really a mistake. Just dismiss what doesn't resonate and just take in, internalize what does. And you are the operant power of your own life. So you're in charge. But thanks for tuning in. Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. And we're going to get started with group 1. Welcome, group 1. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So I have your cards pre-shuffled here, well, some of your cards pre-shuffled here, and we will pull from the emotional barometer cards as well as get clarifiers as needed, and use the archetype deck to see who your person feels they are versus who they feel you are. But I already did that with the movie tarot, so let's look at that. So one card is going to represent, this is according to your person, this is how they feel about you, so this is through the lens of their feelings. This is you, this is the connection, and this is your person. So for you, we've got the Knight of Wands. This is Mad Max, Charlize Theron's character in Mad Max. So the Knight of Wands is a younger masculine energy, which means you can be a masculine watching but don't have to be. We all have both, masculine and feminine, within us. But essentially your person feels like you are an adventurous, action-oriented person, that you're actually kind of fearless, okay? So you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have it strong in your chart. You could also be born, you know, with some other aspects, like your Chinese astrology could be like dragon, monkey, or rat. But again, it doesn't have to be. This is how your person feels about you. So this is also a passionate card. Could be saying your person feels passion, you know, towards you, passion from you. Like this is a passionate connection. Yeah, this person is definitely feeling like you are a go-getter, that you're somebody that goes after what you want, that you're a person of action, that you know, you could be a visionary in terms of like you can set a goal or have a vision, a dream, and then really pursue it. That's very much in alignment with the Knight of Wands energy. It's again, it's an action-oriented energy. Since it is a younger energy though, it feels like your person feels like either you're younger than them or you're less mature than them in some way, or that you have some traits like that where you could be like, you know, impetuous, doing things before you're thinking, unrealistic or impulsive. So I'm getting that as well. Okay, let's look at your person. So your person is the Queen of Wands. So similar energy, but an older or wiser version. According to them, they feel like they are similar to you and that you are made of the same stuff, basically. Again, more fire sign energy. And this time it's feminine energy, so you could be here for feminine. But like I said before, you don't have to be. This could be a man, but they're in touch with their feminine side. Yeah. So, like this person feels about themselves that they are either older than you or wiser than you, especially when it comes to like the control of, you know, fire element type things like impulse control, or and with regards to taking action, with regards to their pursuits of their passions. But I mean, I get that they feel like you guys have something in common, that you both have a great capacity for joy. If you guys have ever seen like a fire sign really excited or happy, they really are like a flame that just sparks up, you know, like a firework. There is this capacity of joy between the two of you that your person feels, as well as that they feel like they are a determined and courageous person in their own right. Like you might be fearless, but they feel like they're courageous, and they're not quite the same thing. I guess it's very similar, except that courage means that somebody is a little bit more... Courage is not the lack of fear, it's feeling the fear and doing it anyway, where they almost feel like you just don't have fear. Again, just take what resonates. At the very least, this person is saying, you know, that they feel that they are strong, that they are determined, that they are also passionate and fiery, that there is passion between the two of you. This person could be a leader in their field. If so, they're just a natural leader, regardless of the label that they carry, you know, amongst their friends and in their life. There's some natural leadership ability they feel they have. And this person, again, I'm just getting, this person feels like they're a brave person, and that you guys are alike in that way, and that this person feels like they're a leader or an inspiration to those around them. Okay, so let's look at the dynamics between the two of you. We've got the Seven of Coins. Okay, I am guided to keep it in the reverse. I've only been doing reversals lately when I'm guided, and I'm guided here. So it's like there have been too many distractions. Your person feels like this connection, you know, one or both of you has been distracted. It's like you guys could have put a lot of effort into this connection and haven't been seeing results because, you know, yeah. Like you guys planted the seed, but it's been uprooted, and or it isn't growing, or it's not growing enough to warrant the amount of effort that's been put in. So there's a lack of rewards here with this card. Like very much the energy of delayed success, and just work without reward. So I do get that someone here, according to your person, is questioning. Most likely it's your person, but it could be you. Maybe it'll come out with the clarifying cards, but somebody here is questioning, you know, this connection. Yeah, and somebody here could also be entertaining other options or looking for other opportunities. or feeling like, you know, that you're looking for other opportunities. Knight of Wands is typically the one that comes in and out that we associate with dating around. So maybe whether you are or you're not, your person feels like you're looking for other opportunities because you haven't seen a reward from this connection. Like it really hasn't taken root, like it hasn't rewarded you for the amount of time or effort you've put into it. At the very least, it's a card of frustration, okay? So let me look at some of these other cards. Not feeling drawn to take those quite yet. Let me get some archetype cards. So from the Divine Masculine deck, since most of you are here for masculines, but even if you are here for feminines or females, just apply it how it resonates. Spirit for group 1. Now show me who group 1's person feels that they are in this connection, please. Who do they think they are? Who the hell do they think they are? Group 1's person, Spirit. Who do they feel they are in this connection with group 1? Aw, they're in love, lovesick, enamored, crushing hard. So this could be a crush situation, but they're lustful, they're passionate, feeling tender and lovey-dovey towards you. So it goes back to what I was saying. It is not repetition, it is validation that for a lot of you, this person feels like you're the one that could be dating around. You're the one that could be entertaining other options or thinking about it because of the lack of, you know, the lack of reward in the connection between the two of you. Do I want to use this stack too? Yeah, why not? Okay. So we're going to see who they feel that you are. We already see that, you know, and this just came out randomly through shuffling the cards. I didn't you know, choose these cards with, they each have their court cards, in other words, is what I'm trying to say, which happened randomly, but it does help you, group 1, to see, you know, put a face to who you guys are according to your person, who they feel that this connection is about. But I'm going to go ahead and get you an archetype card anyway. So who does this person feel that group 1 is? Who does this person feel that group 1 is? Aw. I'm just going to keep saying aw. Knight in shining armor. So you are this person's knight in shining armor, which is interesting, isn't it? Nice little synchronicity there. Knight of Wands, knight in shining armor. And you guys saw that. That just happened on its own. I know people who are new to tarot or not particularly intuitive don't understand that sometimes, but it does. So knight in shining armor, or princess charming. This card talks about an offer, new life, inspiration, opportunity, passionate love, sweeping you off your feet, and what you've always hoped for. So, and I read the keywords because before I was a tarotist, and when I would just watch, you know, pick a card readings, you know, years ago, when they would skip over some of the keywords, that would kind of irk me. I would even stop the video and zoom in to see for myself what the cards say. But ultimately, it's what the reader says, because it's more than just the words. It's what we're feeling guided to say, what we're intuitively guided to say. And so in this case, I feel like most of those keywords actually do apply in terms of who this person feels that you are. They feel like you represent an opportunity or an offer. You could have made this person an offer. Knight of Wands are known for bringing in messages or offers. And because you are more of a youthful energy than this person, regardless of age, they feel like whatever you offer is something new, it's inspirational. And again, it's about the passionate love that the two of you share, and you could actually have swept this person off their feet, or they have such a crush on you, like they imagine that you would sweep them off their feet. But basically, this person's in love with you because you're everything they've ever hoped for. Wow. There is this frustration that the seed has been planted, but the crop is not growing, or it just keeps getting delayed, okay? And that there is this worry almost that, you know, you have found someone else, or you're looking for someone else for those reasons, and maybe your person has as well, but again, I'm getting it's more to do with how your person feels about you. And to back up the in love card, and again, you guys saw me pull this card, we have pre-shuffled love from the reading, the True Love reading deck, okay? So it's a groovy image there. So now I know what this card means. That card came out, and it could mean a lot of things. Could mean that your person feels that you love them, and maybe you do. But I'm guessing that you probably do, is what I'm getting now that I've said it. But it has validated for me that when this card came out, it's telling me, because it's all connected, guys, it's telling me that this person feels in love with you, okay? And I feel that this person imagines the love between the two of you. So even if this is a crush scenario where you guys have not dated or not dated long, or even if it is a more developed or serious relationship, or whatever the scenario is between the two of you, I do get that this person imagines you and dreams of you, and they still have these crush-like feelings for you. Even if you guys have been together for 20 years, this person still has these crush-like feelings for you, is my point. And it's like this person, I mean, they could even meditate on it. She's sitting sort of in a meditative position. They definitely feel the pulse of that energy through their body. It's like they sit there and they close their eyes. You know when you experience something that feels really good and you close your eyes to savor it all the more? I feel like your person does that when they think about you, when they imagine you, when they feel, you know, their love for you. It comes through them in such a way that they actually close their eyes and really sit with that feeling and let it sink in. It's a life-giving, inspirational energy for your person. The way that you make them feel is inspiring. They feel inspired with you. And it's like maybe they don't do that all the time, but when they get a moment to sit, maybe on their throne, right? Metaphorically speaking, obviously, then, or unless you're dating a royal. Are there any royals that are single? Anyway, let me focus again. That when they have a moment to contemplate, they think very complimentary thoughts about you, and they feel like this is like a divine connection in a sense. Well, love is divine, isn't it? It's both mundane and divine at the same time. In other words, you know, it's what holds everything together. It's not some superfluous little fluffy pink cotton candy emotion that you cynics like to write off. It is actually a very powerful and very real, ever-present thread that runs through everybody's person and everybody's lives in multiple kinds of ways. And I guess this person feels like this is something big. Like when they're connected to you, they're connected with all of life, which is true. When you're in love, you are elevated. You are connected with the invisible matrix, so to speak, or the invisible, you know, energetic connections that we all have with one another and with life itself. So I don't mean to get all esoteric, but it has to be said. I mean, look at this card. It's very cosmic. It's really speaking to me. She's alight with love. This person sits and contemplates with you. Again, not saying they do it every day all the time. Maybe some of them do, but when they do, they close their eyes because the rush of love they feel for you is that strong, or that rush of desire, that rush of feelings or love sickness or passion or some combination thereof. It is essentially rooted in love, though, and they feel that for you. It's very strong. And I feel like they are being guided towards you for that reason. Whereas this person might like to sit on their throne in most circumstances and let the night come to them, because this person is saying that you are their knight in shining armor. And so they dream about you coming in and, you know, riding in on your horse to be with them. But ultimately, they are being guided towards you, okay, with this love that they feel for you. It is something that inspires them to take inspired action. They do feel guided towards you and guided to think about you. You know, at those moments when they do think about you, they are guided to think about you by something bigger than themselves. Universal love, because they are a vibrational match, you know, to you, especially like romantically and love-wise. Okay. Despite any kind of differences between the two of you, because this person's sitting on their throne and this is Mad Max, right? So you're a little rough around the edges according to this person. Let's just put it plainly. And that makes sense, you know, with the Cinderella card. You could have much less than this person. From the fairy tale deck, we've got the Cinderella card. Financially, work-wise, or just in like the way that you carry yourself, your character. There is something about you. I mean, even if you're just younger, fill in the blank, there is something about you that feels a little underdeveloped compared to this person. And yet it's like magic, with the key word on this card being magic, that this person feels. So it is something bigger than both of you that this person feels towards you, Group 1. And also they feel like you are something like a phoenix rising from the ashes. That you're an upstart, that you're a go-getter, like I said, you know, to deepen the explanation, it's that you are someone that they feel is rising on the up and up, okay? And also I'm getting this person feels like their wishes are answered or going to be answered when it comes to you, because Cinderella wishes to go to the ball in the story, and it's like magically granted, even though she didn't see how that was going to happen, but it was just meant to be, right? I feel like this person feels like the time is coming for this to come into union, or for something good to happen, because there is this magical connection. They feel like this is magic, and they feel like their prayers and their wishes, you know, to be with you or have you ride in, or even for them to get the inspiration to ride towards you. They feel like that's going to happen soon. Like it's about time for it to happen. And that if things have come to a standstill or stagnation, this connection, that it can really have a new beginning, right? Because that's what the phoenix rising from the ashes is. It is life, you know, life following death. So a renewal, basically, in this connection is what your person feels like having. So let's get some cards. What other cards do I want to get here? Oh, let me get your not archetype cards, but your emotional barometer cards. So think about your person, Group 1. Those who have tuned in for Group 1. How does a person really feel about them, please? Okay, we've got guilty. And how else does this person feel? And confident. The confident makes sense with the rest of the reading, because this person is coming across as the Queen of Wands, and that you're their knight in shining armor, or their princess in shining armor, and that they love you and you guys are in love. Or yeah, for a lot of you it is mutual, you're in love, they feel. But the guilty part is a little interesting. Yeah. So I'm really guided to this first paragraph on the confident card. I'm feeling confident. When we're blessed with this mood, everything seems possible. Why wouldn't we ask someone for what we really need? Why wouldn't we dare to show our vulnerability? Why wouldn't we stray from the predictable path and dare something outstanding? So this is what your person feels like asking you. For many of you, this is exactly how they feel. This is the internal dialogue they're having with you, is, you know, why wouldn't you ask for what you really need? Why wouldn't you dare to show your vulnerability? And some of them are asking this of themselves. Why wouldn't we stray from the predictable path and dare something outstanding? To motivate themselves, to allow inspired action, to move them towards this connection. Not really being drawn to the guilty card. This is probably something personal that you know what this relates to, if that is meant for you. If something else comes out about guilty, I'll clarify it, but I'm being more drawn to the fact that this person feels confident, okay? Using the Romance Angels cards next. How does this person feel about Group 1? We've got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So they could feel like you guys are about to separate. We've got passion at the back of the deck. We already know that you guys share a strong passion. with this in and out energy of the Knight of Wands, it just goes again to say that this person, you know, feels like you're going to ride away from them, or maybe you already have. Okay, maybe they pushed you to ride away, but you've ridden away just the same. Or if you guys are still together, it's this underlying fear that, you know, separation is going to happen between the two of you. Yeah. For others of you, you know, your person could have, you know, allowed their own sort of greed or focus on, you know, their desire for long-term security to get in the way of this connection through an overemphasis or focus on work, through allowing rivals or other challenges to interfere in this connection, through treating you like competition versus a partner in the past here. And I guess that's what this person is feeling guilty about. How does this person feel? Group 1, please. Got Charity, and I did get a 4 of Pentacles energy a moment ago when I said this person feels like, or that maybe this person was being greedy before or even presently. With Charity, it says giving to the needy, not necessarily in physical considerations. So I feel like this person feels like they have something to give this connection now. That instead of hoarding, like the 4 of Pentacles in traditional tarot is the miser card, they're instead feeling like giving. Like they're at a place where they can give of themselves. That they've achieved some sort of status or level where they can give, you know, in this connection too. So let's get a couple of message cards to help direct the reading before I take it over to the extended. Number 14, we may be opposites, but if we try, we can make a potent combination. It's possible we'll end up together. So I don't really feel like you guys are opposites as much as I feel like you're quite the same, but just at different levels in your life experiences or in your maturity levels. But regardless of that first line, I'm really drawn to the second line and the last line, which is like, if we try, we can make a potent combination. It's possible we'll end up together, okay? So it's like after any hardship, that's Temperance energy. That talks about after hardship, everything really turns out to be okay. Your person feels like everything can still turn out to be okay between the two of you. You know, I am quite comfortable the way things are, so I won't be making efforts to change or improve this relationship. And so that's probably the reason why, you know, the 7 of Pentacles wanted to be read in reverse. Because, and that's probably the reason why if you feel like things aren't progressing in this connection, they're not. Because this person is sitting on their throne with that 4 of Wands, which is a very passionate, yes, but stable energy. So it's about somebody being content where they're at. Like it says, I'm quite comfortable the way things are. So whatever level you guys are at, this person has been comfortable and saying now that they are still comfortable in that place. And they won't necessarily be making the efforts to change or improve the relationship. Which, I'm going to get a clarifying card on that, because I do feel that they're being moved. They're being guided by the universe and their love and the universal love that they feel when they think about you. And the feelings that they have for you. I mean, if you love someone, if you're in love with someone and you see them as your knight in shining armor, you're going to eventually get off your ass and do something about it. So, at least most reasonable people would. Maybe your person's not reasonable. But, let's look. Ten of Pentacles. So some of you, your person is in an unhappy family situation, or an unhappy marriage or relationship. With that Ten of Pentacles is what I'm getting. And even though it's unhappy, they would like to leave a legacy, and they have accumulated some level of wealth with this person. And to avoid like family conflicts or even loneliness, you know, this person, when they say that, you know, they won't be making efforts to change or improve this relationship, this is what they're meaning, is that they won't be making the effort to change or improve the relationship with their current partner. Yeah, some of you, it is a third-party situation with the Three of Cups. Okay, so that makes more sense now. So I'm going to say it's not even reasonable that somebody would be in love and view you as the knight in shining armor, the princess in shining armor, and then say that I'm not going to do anything about it. Eventually, they're going to get off their ass and do something about it, because they're confident in their feelings and the way they feel about you, and they do feel like you know, possibly could end up together. But there is some other situation, whether it's a marriage or family or work or a combination of those things, that there's some sort of a third-party interference, which we already saw, some sort of outside interference this person has allowed to affect this connection. But rest assured, at the very least, that they're not going to try to maintain the status quo of what they're currently experiencing, because they're not happy there. You are their happiness. So if they're not with you, then they are wanting to be with you. But I guess we won't find out until the extended, guys, because I'm going to take it over there. I'm already over time over here. Thanks for watching. Comment if this was your reading. If you'd like a private reading, the contact information is down below. It's 10% off right now. And the extended, we're going to look at the outcome, so the future of the connection between the two of you, and then get advice from Spirit on, you know, how to get the ideal outcome with this person, your preferred outcome with this person, whatever that might be. And we'll get some messages from this person, as well as how they feel about you sexually speaking, using the sexy messages and the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So yeah, follow me over there if you'd like to. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I upload my next video. My next video will probably be messages from your person, but I just released messages from your person. How do they feel about you? What would they say if they had no fear or filter? That was released a couple days ago. Check it out if you haven't already. That may be the next one I release, unless I get a wild hair and think of something else. But thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the extended. Link is down below. Welcome, Group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I have your pre-shuffled cards here. Think about your person, angel, spirits, and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone drawn to Group 1. How does their person feel about them in this connection? Okay, we'll get clarifiers as needed, but let's get started with the movie tarot. So the movie tarot cards say, this is how your person feels about your connection. It's a card representing you, the dynamic, and them. So first off, we've got the Page of Cups energy representing you. And I did get more of a reversal energy with that Page of Cups, okay? So you could be younger than this person or less mature than this person, okay? I don't know if you guys have had a conflict, but they are kind of coming across feeling like you are behaving immature in this connection or something along those lines. Don't shoot the messenger. I've just been getting very tough love messages for the collective lately. Not to say we'll see how things go, but I know most people don't like to be told by the person that they're interested in that they're being immature. They feel like their person feels like they're being immature. It could just simply be that you're much younger than this person or less experienced in love or something. Just take it how it resonates. And if the roles are reversed, as always, flip-flop, like I always say. Switch it around. But I mean, I feel like your person feels like you sometimes, you know, you have the wonder of a child and you can be a very happy person, but other times they feel like you're just being childish. That's what I'm getting. I don't know, again, if you've lost your temper at this person. If you have, they kind of feel like you, it was kind of like a tantrum. Others of you, you could just withdraw from this person and like withdraw into your imagination a lot, or just, you know, have escapist tendencies is what your person is saying. They feel like you can have some sort of escapist tendencies. Let's see what who your person is and like how they're showing up and who they feel that they are in this connection. We've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is fire energy. This is water energy. could have it strong in your chart, don't need to. Okay, your person feels like, you know, they're fast moving, they're a mover, they're a shaker. They could be making some sort of a decision regarding this connection, or they have made a decision. They made that decision pretty quick, almost like a snap decision. And it looks like it has something to do with either communication or movement. So your person feels like there has been action in this connection. There could have been, like I said, some sort of a struggle or difficulty or differences between the two of you, but your person feels like you guys are moving on from that, or maybe they've moved on from that. I get that this person feels like they're somebody that when they make a decision, they really go after that. And this is somebody that, you know, is pretty quick when they make a decision or take action. They do it pretty quickly, pretty swiftly. Like once the decision is made, they do it, they execute it. I'm getting a lot of energy from your person. This person's kind of like high-spirited. I feel like they're more high-spirited than you are. You could be more dreamy of a person, more in your feelings even. Maybe sometimes more playful, whereas this person's more action and goal-oriented. Yeah, but I do feel like after a struggle that there's some sort of action that's been set in motion. Let's see what your combined energies are this dynamic. We've got the Three of Swords, and it is in reverse. I felt guided to keep it that way. So with the Three of Swords, we do want to see that in reverse if we're going to see it at all, because it's a card of heartbreak. So in reverse, it feels like there's either been an apology exchanged between the two of you. It could have been, you know, there was an outburst, there was an argument, your person took quick action to correct the situation or move on from the situation. But since your combined energy is that of an apology or a recovery, then something has happened between the two of you, where either you or they have apologized, or you or they have worked on this connection. And they're the ones showing up as the one that's moving. They're the ones that have like action behind them. So they feel like they've done something to affect this connection in a way that's meant to help it recover or to heal it. Also, if you had a tantrum at this person, I keep coming back to the word tantrum, just apply the adjective that resonates, conflict, to say the very least here, that this person has forgiven you and moved on from that. I feel like some of you have really been through a lot in your lives, and your person feels like that is, you know, the reason why maybe you're not, you know, as mature as you could be. Some of you have been codependent in this connection, or dependent on this person, or in relationships. That's a pattern for some of you. Others of you, you guys have simply broken up with this person, or this person and you have broken up. And your person feels like that forgiveness needs to happen here. They still feel like you're a hopeful person. I get that they are hopeful as well, but you're more in your feelings about it. This person's really looking towards the future here. I feel like some of you, your person does feel that you did something to them. So choose another reading if that doesn't resonate, or stick around for more messages. But I am feeling like this person feels that they've had to execute great strength in order to forgive and to move on, okay? From where you guys were at, from this breakup. Like, it's taken a lot of effort for them to forgive, and it's really made them become stronger and had to draw upon great strength in order to move on and to continue on with their life. Okay. Now we've got the yin and yang card here that come out from the True Love reading deck. This person, this goes along with the Three of Swords in reverse, because it's about healing, and it's about balance and harmony in your inner and your outer lives. And it's about changing things for the better, and then reflection and growth. So I feel like your person feels like you still have some growing up to do, that maybe there's some things that you need to reflect upon. If you are doing that, that you need to continue doing that till you get to a place of inner harmony within yourself. I do honestly feel with the obsession card that your person feels like you're a little bit obsessed in this connection. Number 20, obsession. I don't know if the obsession is like you're obsessed with this person, or you're obsessed with drink, or you're obsessed with something. There's some sort of tendency that you have. Maybe you're obsessed with escapist tendencies, or just there's something here that your person feels like you need to learn to let go of. That you have some sort of compulsions that you need to take the steps to free yourself from. And it could be that this person was obsessed with this connection and, you know, felt compulsory, like compulsive with regard to you, and they have sort of mitigated that within themselves, come to some sort of agreement within themselves, and forgiven you, forgiven themselves, reached inner harmony and balance in order to move forward here. Definitely feel like this person feels that adjustments are necessary in this connection, both inner and outer adjustments. There's some changes that need to happen, changes in behavior, changes in environment, like maybe this person moved away from you or moved out or needs to move. Yeah, I'm also getting like it's got to be inner and outer changes. For some of you, this person's even changed the way that they look, or they feel like they have to, or they've noticed some changes in your looks that you have made. But I am getting a strong energy of your person feeling like in order for this connection to move forward or to move on, that there needs to be both inner and outer changes, but especially inner changes, okay? On your part is what I'm honestly getting. Just, you know, yeah. It's never easy giving this kind of a reading, but I'm going to go through with it anyway, because that's what, you know, that's my integrity. That's what I do. So let's see what else comes out. We'll get these archetype cards. And I forgot to turn the clock on as usual. So we're going to get a card to see who your person feels that they are. See who your person feels that they are in relation to you in this connection. Got thunder going on outside. They feel like there's a storm. Evidently, that's loud. Group 2's person. Who does Group 2's person feel that they are in this connection, please? Got forever after, long-lasting love, teamwork, support, keeping the romance alive, acknowledging each other, deep grounded love and life partner. Okay. So, you know, for a lot of you, this person feels like they're your life partner, or that this connection has legs, which it's nice to see an affirmative card, because so far it hasn't been that affirmative. You could have known this person for a long time, or they feel like there's somebody that, you know, that can be your life partner, that this connection can really last for a long time. Maybe they feel like they can be supportive towards you, and they want to keep the romance alive. Like I said in the first part, and I might as well say it here, before I became a tarotist myself, I used to watch tarot readings, and sometimes they wouldn't read all the keywords, and that used to irk the hell out of me. So that's why I read the keywords, even if not all of them do resonate, okay? So use your own intuition as to like whether or not it resonates, and I'll let you know what I feel are the strongest keywords in the reading as well. So this person, who do they feel that you are? The viewer. So this is a Divine Masculine archetype deck. Just apply it to a feminine, how it resonates, if you are here for a female or a feminine, or if you are a female or a feminine. Who does their person feel that they are, besides the Page of Cups? Oh my goodness. We got the Clown, okay? So freak flag, funny, weird, crazy, immature. Yeah. So they feel that. Oh, this turned over as well. Mesmerize. making you walk on air, loving you, romantic. You can't stop smiling. They always know what to say. Falling in love is a disease. You can't see straight. So like you're a clown for this person. Everybody plays the fool. I got that Aaron Neville song. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. Okay, so for this person, you're a fool. So maybe this person makes you act like a fool. Maybe you're not a fool in any other life area. Maybe you are. Maybe you aren't. But and a fool is just another name for clown, right? In the old days, fool and clown were interchangeable. So you were like mesmerized by this person. This person feels like you are mesmerized by them. They're obviously mesmerized by you or have strong feelings for you because they feel like you are their forever. You are their forever after person, that you are someone with whom they can keep the romance alive, that they can have a deep, profound love with, that you are a potential life partner. And then I stopped on happy soul, that you are a happy soul. You make this person feel happy. Despite differences and difficulties, they feel like you are a happy person. You're just a little immature sometimes. Okay. So let's get some more cards here. And if this is your reading and you like it, hit the like button. If you'd like a private reading, they're 10% off. See the description box down below. Comment if this is your reading. I'd love to read it. Let's see what we're going to get next. Let's get the emotional barometer cards. See how this person feels about you, group 2. Oh, that one's 2 fell out. Not really feeling them. We've got grateful. And how else does this person feel about group 2? And this connection. We've got anxious. Yeah, the first couple of cards that wanted to fall out were the same, like a positive card and a negative card, yin and yang, light and dark. So this person feels that you have light and dark within you. And we all have light and dark within us. But this person really is kind of focused on that today. Yeah, I'm really kind of more drawn to the anxious card. Yes, this person says that they're feeling grateful for you. Something you've done or said, they do feel grateful. But at the same time, they are feeling anxious about the connection too. I'm really drawn to this last one that says anxiety deserves greater dignity. It is not a sign of degeneracy. It is a kind of masterpiece of insight, a justifiable expression of our mysterious participation in a disordered and uncertain world. Okay, it's interesting. Yeah, I think they feel like you guys share an anxiety issue here. You both feel anxious over this connection. Okay. So it's like any kind of like immaturity that you might display, or maybe you feel like you need to justify your emotions with jokes you have in the past. It's in part inspired by the fact that we get silly when we like someone, right? And this person does feel like, you know, you are mesmerized by them, like the mesmerized card says. Maybe you are in love with this person, you can't really see straight. It throws you off balance and it makes you silly or behave that way. But also they're saying like, you know, it can make you feel anxious as well. Especially if there's an imbalance between equal give and take in this connection with that 6 of Pentacles. I do feel this person does feel like, you know, you have been generous with them and they feel like being generous with you. But there is this energy of, yeah. I'm just being drawn to this energy of this person feeling like you are insightful and that you being anxious is not a terrible thing, but it does throw you off balance and it does create some of the issues that we talked about earlier. Okay. Like escapism, if that resonates, or just some sort of immature behavior, outbursts, things of that nature, okay? So let's look at this other deck. We've got foresight. Yeah, I feel like this person does feel like you are an insightful person. And it's just like that saying goes, if you're not, you know, I don't know, if you're not concerned, then you're not paying attention. I feel like, you know, your person feels like you guys both share a certain amount of concern for the world and for this connection, and that's what contributes to your shared anxiety, but that it affects you more deeply. But also you might be like more insightful than this person and have the ability to predict. So they feel like that's an important attribute in any person, your insightfulness and your ability to predict. Water signs do tend to have insight, psychic intuition. We all have intuition. It's just a matter of how naturally it comes to us and or how much we develop it. And I feel like your person is feeling like you are somebody that, you know, you do have foresight, okay? Okay. I also feel like that's why it concerns, well, not concerns them, but if they're being a little hard on you about you not reaching your full potential, it's because they know that you have the potential to be victorious or to achieve a lot. And they're a go-getter. They'd like to see a little bit more of that in you. That's what I'm getting to. So let's get some of these here. Some messages from your person if they had no fear and no filter. What would they say to you regarding how they feel about you? Group 1. Okay. It's let's seize the day and have fun. I work hard to play harder. That means sex, action, and adventures. So that's very much in alignment with that 8 of Wands energy. Your person is wanting to seize the day and have fun. They're telling you, let's seize the day and have fun. Okay? They do like that fun side of you. They want to have some fun with you. And just like whatever they do balls to the wall. And they want to, like the card says, let's have sex. Let's go on action. Let's go on adventures. Let's experience action together. And this person's an action-oriented person. I think they think that you could potentially make a great team. Yes. Thank you. Validation there. They definitely think that you guys, you know, make a great team. One more card, please. Your otherworldly beauty is so delicate and humble, it has captured my heart. That's Queen of Cups energy. So, you could be water sign, your person could be fire sign. Also, we've got air here. Could be any sign though. So I really feel like they need to switch them around because that goes with that Page of Cups energy. So your person is saying though, regardless, that you have some sort of otherworldly beauty to you, even if you're a man, that you have this like sort of, you know, delicate and humble look to you, and it's captured their heart. Okay. And as far as they're concerned, they just want to, you know, they just want to have a fun, action-oriented, adventurous, sexy, exciting life. And they can see, you know, having that with you. They have some sort of foresight about that as well. So honestly, guys, I think that's it for this part of the reading. I'm going to take it over to the extended where I'm going to pull the tea leaf cards and we're going to find out the actions and the outcome, what's going to happen in this connection. We're going to get the Moonology deck. I'm going to have you picture what your preferred outcome would be with this person and get advice from Spirit on how to achieve that, how to manifest that. And then we'll get some true love messages from your person, the tarot of sexual magic and sexy messages. So the link for that will be down below. Thanks to those of you who regularly follow me over there. That does support the channel and I appreciate you. And if you'd like a private reading, again, 10% off in the description. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I've got your cards pre-shuffled here, and we will pull clarifiers and other cards as needed to see how this person feels about you. So go ahead and think about your person. Angel spirits and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who chose Group 3. How does our person feel about them right now? Okay. So Group 3, we've got the Queen of Cups. So you could be a water sign. or have it strong in your chart. Don't have to. You could be a female or have a strong feminine energy. Again, it's a general reading, so you don't have to. Your person generally feels, when we see this card, you know, you automatically think of somebody that is calm, somebody that is comforting, and somebody that is compassionate, okay? So this is Emily from that French movie by the same name. And I had to watch that movie when I bought this tarot deck because I didn't know who this character was. And I have to say that that character really does, you know, epitomize what it is to be the Queen of Cups. So if you haven't seen it and you're drawn to, I would watch it. But back to the reading. You know, this person feels like you are a nurturing presence in their life, okay? That you are just a nurturing person in general, that there's something healing and supportive about you naturally. It's very much in alignment with that water energy. They also feel like you have good psychic intuition, or just however you want to say it, intuition. We all have it. And in water signs in general, in this particular energy, regardless of your sign, your person feels like yours is either developed or you just are natural at it, and that you guys have some sort of emotional or psychic connection, and that you just intuitively, instinctively understand people and understand their motives and their emotions, but more so like their emotions that you understand. So because of your great understanding and compassion, your person feels like you know, you are a very generous and kind-hearted person, okay? So let's look at which one. Let's look at the dynamic between the two of you. We've got the Star card. I'm just going to go ahead and turn over your person's energy as well. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel that your person is, they have hope for a renewal in this connection. But again, I get that the Star is how your person feels about you, okay? They could have you on a pedestal, or they just feel like you're just this otherworldly beauty, or that you're just handsome and you have this otherworldly attractiveness to you. You could be a very hopeful person, an optimistic or dreamy person that goes along with both of these cards. And again, this is from your person's perspective of how they feel about you. But we've got the Luminous card that came out from the True Love reading deck, and so this is telling me that your person is seeing you this way, right? As, you know, Judy Garland here, that you are luminous, that you are a star. Stars are luminous, right? So those cards go together, and it's like you bring out this chivalrous side. Say you're here for a masculine energy or a man, you bring out the chivalrous side to this person, or you make them want to be that way, or they feel like that's what you deserve as somebody that's chivalrous, because the Luminous card talks about when a woman or a feminine, regardless of gender, is in touch with their feminine side, which we all have, that they glow from within. So you could have really good skin, or there's just something about you that is a light, okay? So this person just feels like you're naturally attractive. They're naturally very attracted to you. And they feel there could have been some sort of difficulty or even an ending for some of you in this connection because of the Star being present. The Star comes after the Tower, which is the fall of the ego, or the fall of something that was built on a faulty foundation. And it's a really humbling experience. And after that comes the Star, which is the promise of renewal, the return of hope, inner clarity about one's life, what they did wrong and what they can hope to achieve in the future, like the rebuilding of whatever fell. So this is about having faith. This person feels like you inspire faith within them, that you and your light and the way that you are, you inspire faith in humanity in this person, because they feel like you are such a supportive, compassionate, understanding person, and that you care about people. But you also just inspire faith in them in this connection, and that they can have hope, that they can have hope in love, and hope in you, and hope in a renewal if one is needed. So they're definitely feeling like there can be a rejuvenation here, even if you guys are still together. And again, you inspire like just this person to have faith in themselves and in the universe, and just really have faith in themselves because they see you having faith in the universe and in yourself. So this inspires them to have faith in the universe and in themselves, which is no small feat because we've got the Four of Pentacles as your person. And your person, I mean, that's earth sign energy. It is quite a different energy from yours. It's very grounded, but I have to say it, the Four of Pentacles is known as the miser card. So your person could be a little bit greedy emotionally or financially, but at the very least, they're conservative and maybe a bit possessive, or at the very least, they just like to hold on tight to what they have. So if you guys are in a relationship, this person could hold on tight to you. If you would be in a relationship, they could do that. They could be even possessive with you, as they are possessive of their things and the things that they own and their money and things that they value. So there is this person showing up here as being, you know, security minded and frugal. This person could actually be wealthy, or yeah, some of you, this person has really built something up for themselves in terms of like financial stability and or wealth. And I get that whatever this person's status in life, they think highly of status and security. They would want a stable and structured relationship. So in that way, they are like the anchor, where you're as like more of like a kite. Okay. And so if you're in a relationship with this person, you probably already know what I'm talking about. You probably know that this person likes their structure. They like stability. These things are important to your person. They value these things. And it's like they worked really hard to earn it, to earn what they have and to get where they are in life. And they want to protect that. And if you're somebody that they work for and somebody that they have acquired is the word that I'm getting, which isn't very romantic, but it goes along with this card for me, then you're somebody that they're going to value and want to keep to themselves, to protect, to hold close, okay? It's like, I really am being pressed to say that the more that they earn the connection, the more they have to put in to earn something, the more they value it. Because it is kind of a very, you know, 3D sort of thinking that this person has. It's like they're a little bit pinched off from the concept that the universe is abundant, whereas you are not. And again, this is a general reading, so flip-flop it if it needs to be to fit, but just take what resonates. Somebody here is more conservative, whereas the other one is much more open and receptive in their feminine energy, which is likely the viewer. But I do feel like this card is potentially saying that your person can be a bit stingy or miserly with their time, energy, resources, money, things of that nature. And that brings us to the next card from the Fairy Tale Oracle. Number 14, Red Riding Hood, Rites of Passage. So I feel like you are Little Red Riding Hood in your person's perception. They feel like you're Red Riding Hood and they're the wolf, okay? And they feel like kind of like a protective energy towards you. It could be that they're wanting to protect you from wolves, out in the world, but also there's a part of them that wants to protect you from that part of them that is a wolf, okay? Again, it's this energy of having you on a pedestal or feeling like there's something really kind of fragile about you, while at the same time you're strong. I don't feel like they feel like you're a piece of glass or anything. They appreciate and respect you in who you are, but you are different from them. So it's like this person doesn't want you to change and be more like them, though, because this is a card that talks about not letting yourself be groomed, right? If you know about Svengali, and he was like just this puppet master guy, and just if you know about like powerful men stereotypically in some cases can groom younger women or just more vulnerable people in general. Powerful people can groom more vulnerable or younger people in general to mold them to what they want them to be. Your person doesn't want to do that to you, which is interesting and is kind of refreshing because of the way that they are. this is an energy that can be quite fixed or stubborn. They instead do appreciate and respect you for who you are, and they don't want to groom you into something else. They also don't want anybody else to do that to you. Maybe you know what that means or applies to. If there's somebody in your life trying to do that, or just because of your nature, they kind of feels almost like they worry that will happen. Like you have to be more discerning with who you place your trust, which is very much in alignment with the Queen of Cups energy. Because you are a hopeful person, right? Kind of a little dreamy of a person. And so this person would be a good counterbalance to you, or they feel like they would be, or they feel like they are, to keep you sort of anchored at those times when you need it, to be your rock at those times when you need it. Also get that this person feels like a little bit of apprehension that you might take advantage of them, especially if they are wealthy, or especially if they have achieved a level of status in their lives that they're proud of, that they feel like they fought and worked really hard for. They wouldn't want you to take advantage of them. And it's not personal is what I'm getting. It's more that they know that all human beings have the capacity to take advantage of others in order to get ahead or to get something that they want. And that's just human nature. They do have you on a pedestal and feel almost like you're above human nature. Like you are above humanity, like you're a star. You're like this otherworldly, beautiful being. But at the same time, they know that you are human. And maybe they've been taken advantage of in this way in the past. So I feel like in general, their attitude towards love and relationships is one of that they feel like they have to be protective of what they have so they're not taken advantage of, okay? So they're worried about being taken advantage of with regard to what they materially have and have achieved in life and in the 3D, in the earthly plane, and they are worried about how you might get taken advantage of by them or others in terms of your emotionality and how you show up, your luminosity, your feminine attributes, your beauty, your energy, your compassion, your heart, okay? They really, again, I'm just getting, they don't want to tempt you. They don't want to be a bad influence on you. They don't want to tempt you to become a wolf like them. Okay? They feel like keeping themselves safe, but they want you to be safe as well. And I feel like safety means different things for each of you. Somewhat different things for each of you. Also, this person just feels like you have really good instincts, or that you understand people at a heart level, and you have good instincts and intuition, like I said before, but they kind of question your survival instincts a little bit. But if you're the Queen of Cups, you've obviously made it to a level in your life, either like age-wise or achievements-wise, that experience-wise, that you kind of know the world, right? You're an adult. So it's not like this person doesn't recognize that you are an adult. It's just, again, the differences that I feel like intrigue this person really, but also cause them some concern. But it's easy to cause this person concern because that's just who they are. They're a little bit of, fear-based thinker, which is also human nature, okay? And that grounded, down-to-earth energy here we've got over on this side. I just really feel like this person wants you to stay true to yourself no matter what, not be, diverted, or not be diverted from your particular path, and not be distracted, okay? And from what? Let's see what they don't want you to be distracted from. Let's see if it comes out. If this reading is resonating, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. That would be great. There is going to be an extended for this reading. The link for that will be down below. So get some archetype cards. I'm going to use the Divine Masculine archetype deck for both of you, just apply it to feminines how it resonates. For those who tune in to group 3, set a card showing their person's energy, please. The person they came to the reading for. Who is this Four of Pentacles person? Who is this Four of Pentacles person? We've got the Hedonist and the Lady Whisperer, okay? We've got Superfan at the back of the deck. Okay, so this is somebody that works hard and plays hard as well. Plays hard with the Hedonist card, seeks pleasure. I feel like they want to seek pleasure with you and also want to make the best of this connection. And they're also learning from you how to follow their intuition more. This person could, you know, follow their intuition. Like I said, they already follow their instincts, especially in a worldly sense, but they're learning to follow their intuition, or they do follow their intuition as well. And then we've got the Lady Whisperer, flirting, attraction, loving words, telepathy. So they do feel that is just more support from the universe to validate what I said before. It's important that you know, that's why it gets repeated, that you guys do have a telepathic connection, that this person feels like you guys are connected emotionally or telepathically, as in like intuitively or instinctually. And they have sensual feelings towards you. Also, they feel like they receive energetic messages from you in the forms of signs or otherwise. But yeah, this person could be quite the flirt, and they like to enjoy the good life. They work hard so that they can play hard. They like to enjoy themselves, right? That's all about, I mean, that goes along with that Four of Pentacles energy in terms of why do we work so hard in life? To reach a certain level of stability. That's so that we can, you know, get out of survival mode and actually enjoy ourselves and enjoy our lives. And so this person is that person, okay? And who do they feel that you are? Who does Group 3's person feel that they are, please, Spirit? Epiphany, insight, inspiration, moment of clarity, sign, knowing, deciding. Okay. So this is somebody that feels like, I mean, maybe you're the one that had the tower moment, right? Because epiphanies come after tower moments. There's something humbling that's happened in your life that's kind of caused a spiritual awakening within you to make you more in tune with your life's divine purpose. But either way, regardless, this person feels you are an insightful, inspirational person, which is what I said before, more validation that this person is inspired by you. You inspire their, again, their faith in humanity because of your compassion, but also you inspire them to use like their intuition and their higher mind a little bit more as well, okay? Because for you, it comes naturally, and you bring it out in them, and they like that. It feels kind of like magical to this person. They're attracted to that, okay? And then you could be somebody that believes in things like signs, synchronicities, but you do have this inner knowing here within you. And since the deciding is here as well, you could say that you have decided something, or they feel you have, or made a decision regarding this connection, okay? So just take the keywords as they resonate. Otherwise, I will just emphasize the ones that stand out to me. And like I said in the previous groups, I like to read keywords because when I was learning tarot and watching tarot readings, I liked to see what the words said on the cards. It almost irked me when readers wouldn't point them out, or would just gloss over them, which I understand now as a reader. There's so much more that you learn and understand when you become a reader yourself. That all falls in place and makes sense of why things happen and why readers do things a certain way. But at the time, it was a little frustrating. So every once in a while, I like to just make sure you guys know, you know, what all the keywords say and stuff. So let's get some more cards. Let's get some emotional cards from the emotional barometer cards. Getting warm in here. So for those who have chosen Group 3, how does their person feel about them, please? How does Group 3's person feel about them? We've got nostalgic. So this person could be missing you, especially if you guys are apart, but even if you're not, or feeling nostalgic for the good old days and the good times the two of you have shared. How else does this person feel towards Group 3? And we've got sulky. So this person could alternate between feeling sulky because they miss you, or they don't have the same amount of access to you they used to, or they don't have enough access to you, as much access to you as they would want to with this possessive energy. This is somebody that, like I said before, wants to hold you close. So if they're not being able to do that, I'm getting strongly that that's the reason they're sulky, but there could be other reasons. And we've got, you know, again, nostalgic. So let's see. Let's Let's see why this person is why this person is sulky. Because they miss you. Let's read this last paragraph here. It says, even in a very successful relationship. So when I say miss you, it's important that you know that this doesn't mean that this is no contact or that you guys haven't spoken in a while or anything, although that can be the case. It most certainly can be the case that you guys are no contact or low contact. This can also stand for those who are still with this person or in an actual relationship with them. Okay? So it says, even in a very successful relationship, there is only a tiny amount that a lover should ever be expected to know of their beloved without it having been explained in language. Okay, so maybe this person feels like because you guys have this telepathic connection, and because you are very intuitive and you understand things on a deeper level, that you don't always verbalize, or maybe you hardly ever verbalize the things that you know. Maybe your conversations largely exist in like the 4 and 5D. So even if you guys are together, I'm just really drawn to her face and her expression. You might look at this person a lot, or you have done that look at key moments when they would have preferred that you actually spoken up and said what was on your mind. Okay? As opposed to just relying on intuitive knowing or telepathic communication. Okay? So that's that. And then, yeah, even in a very successful relationship, there's only a tiny amount that a lover should ever be expected to know of their beloved without it having been explained in language. We shouldn't become furious when our lovers don't guess right. Maybe, I don't know if you expect this person to be as intuitive as you, and you have gotten angry with them in the past because they weren't able to read your mind or didn't do so accurately. Or again, it can be vice versa. Your person could be feeling sulky because you haven't read their mind properly, or the way that they would have expected or hoped that you would. Rather than bolting our mouths shut and retreating into the comfortable silence of sulk, we should have the courage to try to explain. We should never hold it against people for not understanding parts of our psyches that we haven't had the courage or energy to talk them through. So even if you are extremely intuitive, compassionate, and understanding, there is still a level that this person has to, a level of themselves that this person has to investigate, learn, heal, and understand before you can understand it, right? And so I'm getting like, some of you people, you understand this person better than they understand themselves, or they feel like you do. And I feel like they deny that, or it bothers them sometimes. Again, it's this intuitive knowing look on her face that, why are you looking at me like that kind of attitude? Because they know that you're onto something, they just don't know what. And so they sulk over it at those times. Also, they don't have the courage to explain things they don't understand about themselves, okay? Because they're not that terribly introspective. They like to focus on the 3D stuff. You know, money, work, status, enjoying life, feeling good, seeking pleasure, flirting. They do enjoy your guys' telepathic and sensual connection, but at the same time, you know, they're more 3D based. So it makes them sulk that either they expect too much of your intuition, or as in they expect you to understand everything about them on every level and never have to require them to speak or tell you things about how they feel or what they think. Or they kind of resent the fact that you just automatically know how to do that and understand them on levels that they themselves don't understand, if that makes sense, okay? So, because there's this part of them that they feel like you misunderstand or don't understand, even as understanding as you are. And it's especially frustrating because you are such an understanding person, that they feel like you're getting it wrong about them. But in reality, you might not be getting it wrong about them. They just haven't explored and investigated or been honest with themselves about certain aspects of their personality enough to make that call, right? Or they could be in denial about these certain things that they don't want to admit to, but you see it. And so they're just like, oh, you don't know. You don't know. And it's like, no, honey, you don't know. Okay? But either way, take it how it resonates. This person is feeling sulky. And they are also feeling nostalgic for you as well. So even though their mind is rooted in the present, their body is rooted in the present rather, their mind is elsewhere, and thinking about, you know, the good times that the two of you shared. It's very much that Six of Cups energy. Goes along with the Star card. Six of Cups is about someone from the past returning. Also, it's about soulmate energy and rebirths and reunions. So I think that this person thinks about a lot of the good times that the two of you shared, and the beauty and the pain, the good and the bad. And you really activate this side of their brain, their imagination, and their memories, okay? So some of the memories, they evidently, you remember with like pristine accuracy, where it's almost like a photographic memory of certain moments the two of you shared. Not even necessarily big moments, like mundane snapshots of certain moments they spent with you that were either good or bad, but for some reason stick out in their mind. It's interesting. Okay. Yeah, all right. And also for some of you, this person can feel like you're sulky and overly nostalgic and live in the past or in your head too much as well, because that does go very much along with the Queen of Cups. So, but since I'm feeling, it says I'm feeling, this person's feeling sulky, they're feeling nostalgic, we're going to go ahead and make it easy and stick to that. Let's get you some more cards here on how this person feels about you. Health, stability, disappearance of illness or decay. Okay, so maybe some of you have gone through a health issue, mental or physical, emotional, and you have come out the other side. You're seeing light at the end of the tunnel, which your person appreciates. Maybe it's talking about the health of this connection. That is Three of Spades. For those of you that have split up from this person, broken up from this person, or are in separation from this person, this is talking about renewal, where your person feels like the connection is starting to become stabilized, or that it can be, and that whatever was ailing the connection in the past that caused it to split or cause that tower moment is healing. Okay. Or that it can be healed. Okay. How does this person feel about group 3? You are my sanctuary. When we're together, I feel safe and carefree. So when this person thinks about you, they go into little daydreams, and they get in their sulky moods where they retreat within themselves, and then they comfort themselves by feeling, you know, nostalgic and thinking of the happy times the two of you have shared. One of the major happy times is when you guys were together, and the way that you make this person feel safe. The way that you make this person feel understood is what I'm hearing. Understood is coming through again. And just bottom line, you make them feel safe. You make them feel carefree. They're a very staid, sort of conservative, reserved sort of person. Very a 3D person. You have this otherworldly mothering, or regardless of your gender, there's this aspect to this nurturing and caring, and that makes them feel safe. Like the card says, you are my sanctuary. When we're together, I feel safe and carefree. Also, if you guys went on a trip together, perhaps near the water, because we got water in 2 of these cards, this person likes to fondly remember those times as well, is what I'm getting to. Six of Cups definitely wanted to come out with the star being right here. And then I said Six of Cups with nostalgic. It says, I know we've had our problems, but I prefer to remember only the good times when we made each other happy. So, again, that nostalgic energy of the Six of Cups. Just preferring to remember only the good times when you guys made each other happy. Get one more from this deck. We've got, I want to seduce you with my sexual magnetism, but remember, I won't stick around for long. So again, that's that part of your person that that we were talking about earlier when I said, you know, there's a part of them they want to protect you from that is like a wolf, okay? So they want to protect you, you know, from themselves. There's from this part of them that is a hedonist, that is a lady whisperer, that could be a player, okay? That is lusty, free-spirited, creative, or gets bored easily, is impulsive. So I think that's important that, you know, we investigate that over in the extended to find out more about that Knight of Wands energy, and see, you know, how serious we should take that card. I think you probably already know if this is on again, off again, or a sexually based relationship, or this person is a big flirt. You probably already know that, you know, this person is somebody that you have to watch out for in that area, right? That's somebody that you probably want to keep at arm's length until they're ready to grow up. But, you know, others of you, you know, might feel like this person has turned a corner with regard to that behavior, or you don't mind it as much. So we'll investigate it over in the extended. We are going to look into, you know, their sexual feelings for you with the Tarot of Sexual Magic and get sexy messages. I'm also going to use the True Love deck to get more messages from this person if they had no fear, no filter. We're going to get their actions that they could potentially take, as well as the likely outcome. We're going to get the tea leaf cards with clarifiers and the Moonology deck and the Manifestation deck. So I'll have you think about your ideal outcome with this person, and then we'll get Spirit to weigh in and give us advice on how to achieve that ideal outcome. For instance, if you don't want them to be a hedonist, lady whisperer player anymore, how do you get them out of that energy? Let's go ahead and go over there. Link for that will be down below. But if this is where we part ways, guys, it does look like this person does think and feel very highly about you, and they find you absolutely luminous. And if you guys are apart, they miss you and would like a rebirth in the connection. Okay? So like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know if this was your reading. I'd love to read your story down below if it resonated. And I will talk to you guys next time. Also, 10% off personal readings, details in the description.